Last week, we toured St. Mary Catholic Middle School to learn about what steps they're taking to prepare for the 2021 school year. They will be providing both in-person and online classes. Our story begins with an interview with Dr. Tim Scheiger, Superintendent of St. Mary Catholic Schools.
We're preparing for the reopening of school in a couple ways. First of all, setting up the physical distancing within the classroom, so we're spacing out the desks, the tables, the workstations. There'll be sanitation stations at the entrances of each building and the entrances of each class. There will be mask requirements. We'll be looking at lunchtime differently depending on the building space. For example, at the high school, with a smaller cafeteria and a larger student population, we're going to have the lunch in the actual classrooms. In some of the other schools, they have enough space to have lunch in the actual cafeteria and be 6 feet apart. So those are some of many ways that we are looking at putting our safety of our staff and our students as our #1 priority. We've offered the full virtual or the full in-person option to our families, and we're about 94% of our families are coming back to in-person.
Throughout our visit, a handful of students were present to discuss their expectations for the coming year.
I'm really excited to see my friends, and then I'm also excited to see how everything goes with social distancing and masks. It's definitely strange that we have to be that far away, but it also makes sense with COVID.
One thing I'm looking forward to is seeing my whole entire class, because I haven't seen most of them since March, except for my few close friends.
To close, Dr. Tim shares with us his hope for the upcoming year.
I'm so excited to have the schools back in session, to have staff and kids here. Schools are boring when the people aren't here. And so having the community come back together, yes, it'll look a little bit different, but the feel, it doesn't have to be that. And that community feel, the interactions, the positive energy, and watching kids and staff in their natural environment in the classrooms and in the hallways and interacting, I'm so excited for that.
For The Compass, this is Matthew Livingstone reporting.